Hey friends! So yesterday we were challenged by Miss Diana to go outside and see what insects and bugs we could see. So a lot of our friends brought back some worms, and we heard about bumblebees, we heard about butterflies, and I found a moth and an ant. So today I'm going to read a book by Dr. Seuss called On Beyond Bugs, all about insects. I'm the cat in the hat, and I'm glad that I found you. Right now, if you look, you'll see insects around you. They live in the water, the earth, and the sky. Just wait, and you'll soon see an insect go by. There are millions of them. I will show some to you. Your mother would not mind at all if you do. Most insects you'll meet have hard shells and lay eggs. They have wings and can fly, and they all have 6 legs. So we see the praying mantis. There's a butterfly, a ladybug, a black ant, like the one I showed you yesterday, and a grasshopper. Spiders aren't insects. This news couldn't wait. Instead of 6 legs, every spider has 8. If you look at an insect up close, you will see that its bodies and parts, and each insect has 3. First the head, then the thorax, and here at the end is the longest part, which is called the abdomen. You see the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Insects cannot see all the things that surround them, so they each have 2 feelers to touch what's around them. An insect has feelers on the top of its head. Some look a lot like a thin piece of thread, while others look more like a feather instead. We wish we had feelers, but we don't have any. You can call feelers by the name antennae. Watch an insect and see all the things that it does. Some can swim, jump, or crawl. Others chirp or buzz. So there we have a diving beetle, a piping vine caterpillar, a dog flea, a cricket, a firefly, and a bumblebee. We heard about a bumblebee yesterday. Birds and frogs look for insects in order to eat them. So insects work hard to make sure they don't meet them. Some, like this wasp, have bright colors that say, "Don't come near me, I'll sting you, so just stay away." This moth wings are colored to look like the tree it's resting up on so that no one will see it. Underwing moth. And a moth. And that's exactly where I found my moth yesterday, on a tree. This spittlebug, sits and he spits out a bubble. It's wet and it's cool and can save him from trouble. For when he's all covered in bubbly foam, if a hungry bird comes, it thinks nobody's home. Here's a riddle I learned from my mother. How's a skunk and a ladybug like one another? When danger is near, it's easy to tell. Suddenly they give off a terrible smell. You ever smelled a skunk? These busy insects are my favorite friends, the ants. They like to eat seeds and other insects and plants. Ants are so strong they can lift things that weigh over 10 times their weight, and they do it all day. So if you're as strong as an ant, you will see you can lift up 10 cats in tall hats easily. Let's count the hats and the cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Watch these honeybees, and I'm sure you'll agree that these bees are as busy can be. Worker bees collect food and they keep the hive clean. They protect it from danger and they wait on their queen. She must stay in one place. It is her job to lay dozens and dozens of eggs every day. When a bee has discovered where food can be found, she goes back to her friends and starts dancing around. First she wiggles, then waggles, and circles, and so all the bees know which direction to go. See the queen bee? We can grow lots of flowers with help from the bees. They store dust from each flower in the back of their knees. This dust is called pollen. Next flower they find, when they land on it, they'll leave some pollen behind. This is called pollination, and it makes the new seeds that grow even more flowers which everyone needs. Some insects I know can be unwanted guests. Fleas, flies, and mosquitoes can really be pests. Fleas live on cats, dogs, rats, hamsters, and mice. Their bite is quite itchy, which isn't too nice, but they're wonderful jumpers. Why, if we're a fleas, we'll jump over a house and we'll do it with ease. Have you ever wondered, why does a fly buzz? Well, it beats its wings fast, and each time that it does, its wings make a sound you can hear in your ear, and this sounds let you know that a fly is flying near. Here's a fact about flies that we both thought was icky. They can walk upside down since their feet are so sticky. Some nice rhyming words. I don't think mosquitoes are very polite. When they're hungry, they land and they sting when they bite. Remember the mosquito bite I showed you, friends? But it's only the female mosquitoes that do. Male mosquitoes would never come bothering you. Oh, those pesky women. Caterpillars do something you might think is strange. They start out as one thing, then one day they'll change. Some spin a small house on a branch just like this. What's this called, friends? And its home is that they make is called the chrysalis. If you watch it, you'll see when a few weeks go by, it turns into a beautiful new butterfly. Here's a quick fact that we both thought was neat. Butterflies taste their food with their feet. On warm summer nights, you may see the light of fireflies flashing off on in the night. They're like tiny flashlights that float in the sky, and if you want to catch them, it's all right if you try. Use a jar with a lid, watch them glimmer and glow, then open the jar up and let them all go. So we have to let them back into their own habitat. All day and all night, on the ground and in the air, insects are moving around everywhere. It's important for us to keep learning about them. The world that we know couldn't go on without them. The butterfly, ladybug, ant, and the bee make everything better for you and for me. The end, friends.